did Ruby kill Oswald?
This is the world of Jack Ruby, a world of neon and female flesh, of bumps and grinds and watered drinks. Ruby operated a pair of sleazy nightclubs, the Carousel and the Vegas. In the free and easy atmosphere that seemed to characterize the Boom City, Ruby was also a hanger-on of the police, entertaining off-duty officers in his strip joints, often carrying sandwiches over to the police building for his on-duty friends. These are some of the people of Jack Ruby's world. His roommate, a competing nightclub owner, and two of Jack Ruby's girls.
Mr. Weinstein, why do you think Jack Ruby shot Lee Harvey Oswald?
I think it was on the spur of the moment. That he really wanted to make himself look like a big man, and he thought that would make him above everybody else. That the people would come up and thank him for it. The people would come around and want to meet him and want to know him. This is the man that shot the president.
Why do you think Jack shot Oswald?
Oh, I think that it was mostly an impulsive act. And Jack also, I believe, thought that so many people at the time was saying they ought to kill him and this and that, that he, in my personal opinion, Jack thought this would just bring him a sensational amount of business, and he would just really be a hero.
Diana, why do you think Jack shot Oswald?
I think that he came down there just to see what was going on. And when he saw that sneer on Oswald's face, that's all it would take to snap Jack. The way Oswald's mouth was curled up, you could even see it in the picture. I think when he saw that look was when he decided to shoot him, not when he was coming down. And I think he did it because he thought that it was a service to his country, and in his way of thinking, that was the way he thought.
I don't believe that Jack Ruby ever took any secrets to his grave. I've been around him too long, and I've lived with him too long. And I'm certain he told the truth right up until his death. And I'll never be convinced otherwise. There was nothing he ever hid. The public knew everything he ever said or heard.
Jack Ruby was convicted of the murder of Oswald, but the conviction was reversed by an appeals court which held that an alleged confession should not have been admitted. Ruby died 6 months ago of cancer, maintaining to the last that he was no conspirator, that he had killed Oswald out of anger and a desire to shield Jacqueline Kennedy from the ordeal of a trial at which she would have had to appear as a witness. Dallas police had alerted the press that Oswald would be moved to the county jail shortly after 10 a.m. on November 24th. That departure was delayed. Yet a receipt shows that Ruby was sending a money order to one of his strippers from a Western Union office across from the courthouse at 11:17 a.m., when anyone premeditating murder in the courthouse basement would already have stationed himself there. In fact, it was probably the activity around the courthouse entrance which caught Jack Ruby's eye as he left the Western Union office. Ruby was carrying a pistol because he was carrying money. He was accustomed to wander in and out of the police building at will. The Oswald murder today still appears to have been not a conspiracy, but an impulse.